What up? It's your boy, it's your man's. Two I's, two D's, and a K. We've been off the radar for a minute, man, because, Predator is not running. Like I said, Predator's making a full recovery surgery. And, that part. So, the question is, what is a relationship? What is a relationship? A relationship is something that's built. That's not something that's given. You have to build a relationship with the individual to have a communication and understanding with oneself. So I figured that, some relationships is good, some relationships is bad. But at the end of the day, we still look for that relationship. We still look for that one, that connection. You know what I'm saying? But what is a relationship? A relationship is when people can trust, build upon, love each other, care about each other, be there when the time is needed. You know what I'm saying? Show the initiative that they want to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? They want to stay connected. Being in a relationship doesn't mean you get comfortable. And once you get comfortable, you start doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing. You weren't doing it at the beginning of the relationship, so why the fuck would you do it now? When you in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make any sense how a lot of couples, a lot of males and females, you know what I'm saying, they be with somebody for about 6 months, 7 months, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden they want to get too lackadaisical. You know what I mean? They get comfortable. So now they start trying to do shit that never was there before. I mean, relationship is based upon trust, honesty, connection, you know what I'm saying? Happiness, sadness, you know what I'm saying? It's a level of uplifting. You know what I'm saying? You uplift each other when you're in a relationship. You don't put one person down because, oh, well, that person fucked up, or you just hold that against their head. No, you don't hold that shit against their head. You talk to that person as a motherfucking adult. That's what you do. You know what I mean? And if a person can't sit up there and accept their faults to make the relationship better, guess what? Fuck you. You're weak. You're weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because I will figure that if a person is telling me what I'm doing something wrong, and I know I'm fucking up, hey, guess what? I love that person, so that person loves me. So obviously, it's a clear fact that they want me to become or do better in this relationship, so I don't lose, or they don't lose the one that they like or love. They don't want to lose that connection or that bond. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in a relationship or be in a relationship with somebody when you try to control the whole relationship. You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas out there, you got some females out there that let niggas and females run their relationship. That's not a relationship, man. That's not a relationship. Because at the end of the day, a relationship is based upon 50-50. What you and their partner can do for each other. It's not one person at a time. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a one person thing. You're not going to sit up there and get a lot done just doing it by yourself. You can, don't get me wrong, you can, but in actuality, you can't. Because you can't win the championship with just one player. You're playing against 5 other people. You know what I mean? You can't win a championship or run any plays when you got 1 and it's 11 on the field. It's impossible to win a championship. It's very impossible. You feel what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, we got to understand that, you know, not one dick run a relationship, not one pussy run a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You got to merge together and run a relationship together. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say, oh, I don't need a man. A lot of people say, I don't need a female. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, okay, I agree. You probably don't need a female. You probably don't need a man. But you missing the other half of your half, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Because it comes down to it where doing situations and things by yourself it's not it's cool. Don't get me wrong. But what it look like you going out and you got your boyfriend, you got your girlfriend, or you even got your girlfriend and your girl, or however the situation. What is it like when you go out, step out in the public, step out in the world, and you got that peace on your side? You know what I'm saying? That one, like, yeah, I feel good stepping out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because why? That's your other half. You know what I mean? And sometimes when people get in relationships, they get in relationships for the wrong reasons and the wrong purpose. And, you know, when you get in a relationship for the wrong reason and the wrong purpose, that's not a relationship. If you're in a relationship just to have sex, that's not a relationship. If you're in a relationship just to be one-sided and just look at what the next person do and you the cause of that, that's not a relationship, dude. When the person say don't do something and that person still do it, that's not a relationship, dude. That's called doing what the fuck you want to do. And you know, when people do what the fuck they want to do, when you got that person that's really sitting up there telling you, like, look, I love you, I care about you, I like you, you know what I'm saying? I can see us doing stuff in the future. I want to make moves with you in the future. You would want somebody on your team like that. You really would. Whether it's a male, whether it's a female, regardless of what type of relationship you have, you would want somebody on your squad like that. I would, because I would hate to be in a relationship with somebody, or a person's in a relationship with somebody and that person is not saying not the goddamn thing to you. That is the most scariest thing ever. Is for you being in a relationship, you fucking up, you know you fucking up, and that person know you fucking up, and that person still not saying nothing to you. Man, that is the most scariest shit ever, bro. Because you know why? Later on down the line, that person is thinking, oh, what the fuck can I do to get you back? What can I do? Rather it's later, rather it's now, or rather it's just a matter of time before, you know what? Okay. And then it's fucked up because now you get out that relationship, but you still holding on to that grudge from the last person. Now you're taking it into something new. That's shady as hell, man. That's shady as fuck. But at the end of the day, you got to pick and choose your relationships. You do. You know what I mean? And when you pick and choose your relationships, that's when you know the real outcome of the relationship, because you will find compatibility. You will find a connection. You will find a friendship. You will find love. You will find an understanding. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to talk and not view things as one-sided. You know what I'm saying? You can come together and view things. Okay, I seen I did this, and I seen you do that. Oh, okay, you're right. You know what? Let's work together as a team to build this relationship a lot stronger. That's what a relationship is really about. You know what I'm saying? It's building. You know, building, growing, learning, understanding, and continue to motivate each other. You know, you can't motivate each other if it's one particular thing you're looking for in a relationship. You can't motivate a person if a person is sitting up there just trying to be a boss, which you're not. You know what I'm saying? Doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. Blaming other people for your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Telling other people one side of the story that, you know what I'm saying, that you know when you fucked up. Because all you're doing is steamrolling over the person's head. You're making that person look terrible while you make yourself look good. But guess what? In the long run, that shit gonna hit you like a ton of bricks, man. And when it hits you, it's gonna come back to you. Then you're gonna sit there and think like, damn, if I would have never did this, that, and the third, this, and the third would have never happened to me right now. But it's cool though, because you know, we grow, we learn, and we move on. And I just want to say this to all you shady ass motherfuckers out there who view shit one-sided, to all you motherfucking shady ass people out there who just have one particular venue on what the person does and not even look at yourself, I just say this, man. Fuck you and fuck what you stand for. Because you're a piece of shit. And you will never, ever be in a relationship or be successful when you always make everything about yourself. When you call yourself a boss, and you just really an intern, you call yourself a boss, you didn't even fill out your application right. But to each his own, man. But again, you shady ass one-sided motherfucking females and niggas that's out here, fuck you. Fuck what you stand for. Keep your negative energy to your nasty ass self. You know what I mean? And guess what? Other people don't need that shit. Because there's a lot of good people out here that cares. But you got motherfuckers like yourself who try to tear down people, deteriorate people, make people feel less than what they are, and try to make yourself look good. Again, fuck you, bitch. And at the end of the day, yeah. What goes around comes around. And believe me, what goes around and come back around, believe me, it's not going to hit you the first time it came around. It's going to hit you when you least expect it. And when you least expect it, guess what? You're going to be like, damn, I wish I'd have never did that to this person. By then, it's too late. 2 eyes to these in the cake. You already know who this is. JAE, baby. Go Hawks. We here.